Okay, we gotta get out of the way so these guys can see.
Did put the record button.
Thank you. Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Dr.
Thank you. It is a great morning, and that is such a sweet sound. Thank you for joining today. Welcome, parents, to our May All-Stars Assembly. We have a neat lineup here. We will start as we always do, right? First thing we do is we put happy right in here. We think about that. Usually brings a smile to our face. And then we love to share that. You can share it with somebody next to you. I apologize for the funny sound. But just concentrate on your happy, then your smile, sharing it. Share it to another and another. And if you see your teacher, please share a smile there. Happy hearts are also grateful hearts. And so you can share a thank you. Thank you for being here. Take just a moment to soak that all in. Think of how you'll use that happy and that kindness today for your learning and for the learning of all those around you. Just think for a moment and breathe. Wonderful. Now we're ready. First of all, welcome to Friday. And we will have our Pledge of Allegiance and the beginning of the Declaration of Independence. And then we'll have a patriotic song led by Mr. Braddock and our kindergarten team. So stay standing after that. Show me the very best transition you have. Thank you. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
With liberty and justice for all. Wonderful, thank you. Please remain standing. Audience members, you may be seated. Thank you. That was beautiful, kindergarten. That's a transition, so it's quick and quiet, and here we go. Kindergarten has something wonderful to share with us, and I can't wait to see what it is. It's something about their learning, so see if you can hear every word.
Good morning. As part of our core knowledge sequence, we've been reading selections from Winnie the Pooh, and we've been learning that A.A. Milne wrote Winnie the Pooh for us grown-ups so that we could remember the joys and adventures of being a child. So we hope you enjoy.
Deep in the hundred-acre wood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days. A donkey named Dior is his friend, and came up in little room. There's rabbit and piglet, and there's owl, but most of all, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little puppy all stuffed with fluffies. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Willy, 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 all bad.
Can we please have another round of applause for our soloist? Another round of applause for Brandon Malloy.
Kindergarten, that was beautiful. I was reminded of great things about childhood, and I love being reminded today with all of you. We have something exciting also to share with our 5th grade Odyssey of the Mind team. Would you please come up and be recognized? Mrs. Elmore will tell you a little bit about why this is very special. Good morning, Kendeo. Well, I am so excited to let you know about this year's Odyssey of the Mind team. Odyssey of the Mind is an international creativity contest where students compete in multiple different areas. And this year, our students competed at regionals and at state and won first at both places. And they're now traveling to Ames, Iowa on Tuesday to represent Kendeo against the entire world. They've spent hours and hours practicing. They've built a car out of just a bunch of recycled materials. They have written a skit based on what they've learned in core knowledge, and they've made costumes made out of recycled materials as well. I just couldn't be prouder of all the hard work that they've put in and the brilliance that I see every single day from them. I'm so proud, and I know that we all wish them the best. Great job.
Okay, we're going to keep one of the Odyssey students up here. The other night, weather prohibited us from finishing our concert. And Deep Patel has been working very diligently on a Bach piece called Yesu, Joy of Man's Desiring. So we would like to feature him right now, since he will be joining Odyssey and not be here for the concert coming up this Tuesday. So please enjoy.
Steve, that was beautiful. Mr. Braddock, thank you. That was also beautiful from you. I appreciate your work. One more round of applause. Well deserved. Thank you again. Wonderful time of our assembly right now, and that's with REACH. So, I love talking about REACH. Will you remind us all what it means? R? E? A? Alacrity. I know that one child went home and told her parents about alacrity, and the parent said, I'm not sure that's a word. And the child said, it is. I heard Dr. Musser use it. And it is a word, and it means cheerful what? Readiness. Are you cheerfully ready? Yeah. Oh, I love that A. And then I also love the C. Cooperation. And H. Heart. You do it well, and it's beautiful. Thank you. It's so inspiring. Let's hear from our teachers and recognize one of you from each grade level who exemplifies REACH. Here we go.
This morning I'm feeling very happy that I was a part of my little kindergartners' lives this year. We've had a wonderful year, and I've had a room full of amazing little 6-year-old people. And when this student that I am giving my REACH award to came into my classroom, she already knew where everything was. She knew what to do, just a born leader. Sometimes teachers have to have students run errands for them, go to another classroom or maybe the front office. And since the first day of school, she's like, I got this. I know where everything is. I can take stuff to the 4th grade. I can take it up to the office. What do you need? And I was like, wow, this girl's amazing. And not only that, she's been a true helper to me all year and to her friends. At any time we have classroom where we're cooperatively working together to try to solve problems and learn, she is always in the mix, and she is sorting things out, and she's delegating jobs, and really just cares about her learning, and is always just a very active participant in class. And she's going to be the CEO of a company one day. And I'm just very, very happy that she was in my class. And so this month, my REACH award goes to Miss Eliza Carr.
This sweet young lady has been one of the biggest hearts in our class all year, and she has the best attitude as well. She always has a hug to give, a kind word to share, and a helping hand. Ellie, ready?
Good morning, Candeo. First, I want to welcome Mrs. Beecher back. Yay! We're so happy that she's back, and her baby's beautiful. So like all of us, we wish that we could give our award to every single one of our students. And I was showing Dr. Musser samples of kindergarten work from the beginning of the year and the end of the year, and effort is huge in kindergarten. It's amazing what they've all accomplished. So I'm so proud of every one of them. The student that I chose this month, though, she exemplifies that other A, alacrity, the cheerful readiness. I don't think there's a day that she's come into the classroom where she isn't happy and ready and willing to learn. Her giggles are infectious, and she just, if I'm having a bad day, just seeing her makes it so much better. Get.
The REACH award winner for my class is also based on alacrity. And this student is always joyful, always ready for anything that life throws at her. And I am so excited to give this month's REACH award winner to Adriana Usello. bittersweet for me because I don't want to see my class go, but I know they're ready to move on. So I'm very proud of you guys. You have worked so hard and you are all ready for second grade. This month's student has shown great sportsmanship. I had the privilege of watching him on the soccer field, and after every game he'd go up to all the players and say, "Good job," no matter what the outcome was on the game. He always shows, I guess alacrities are theme today, he always shows alacrity with his learning. His excitement for learning infects the other students. We were learning about westward expansion the other day, and he would ask, "When are we learning about Lewis and Clark?" So every day he would ask. And then finally, it was time to read Lewis and Clark, and the whole class applauded and cheered. So it was infectious. And of course, I think it helped that his name has William in it. So, Will O, come on Good morning, Candeo. Before I talk about my Reach winner, which I'm very excited to do, I wanted to specifically say thank you to my class and really to all of Candeo. As many of you know, I moved here from North Carolina specifically for a job, and I know I could not have ended up at a better place and met better people. Thank you all. Now, on to my Reach winner. This is a student who also shows alacrity. I don't think there has been a day she has come in sad. She is always excited, always ready to learn, and always respectful, and that is Miss Abby Smith. Good morning, Candeo.
My Reach Award this month goes to a student who has earned it every single month since August. He's always been somebody who, if anybody needs a reminder of what Reach looks like, or I can say, hey, you should look at this person because he's got it. He shows Reach every single day, and I'm so proud of him. And even though he beats me every single time we have a competition of who can get the most steps, Cooper, you have earned this month's Reach Award.
Good morning, Candeo. Cannot believe the year is almost over. It's been incredible watching all these brilliant little friends of mine grow and transform, and they're absolutely ready for third grade, like Mrs. Simchuk said. And it's always bittersweet with the last award because you look down the line and there's so many kids you want to award it to. And what I really chose to focus on for this specific award is not giving up and effort that one of my students has been putting in. Now, as we all know, for some learning comes a lot easier than for others, and for others they really have to focus and they have to put in that extra effort and they have to go that extra step to really continue to grow, and this student has been doing that. And whether it was working extra with the teacher in the classroom or implementing little strategies at home, and we even have a special writing journal that we write back and forth every day, and just the transformation from beginning till the end of the year has been phenomenal. And I think the student really caught the learning bug. So I want him to continue to soar onto third grade, and Zeke Pickett, I want to award you and recognize you for all your hard work. And just a thank you to all the parents at Candeo for everything that you've always done. And it's just been a pleasure to have you as part of our second grade lives. Thank you. Good morning, Candeo.
Good morning, Mrs. Cannon.
I can't believe I have to wait until August to hear that again. It actually makes me really sad. I just want to say thank you so much to my wonderful, amazing, brilliant second grade class. You guys have just blown me away this year with love and a passion for learning, and it's been a really awesome year. My Reach Award winner this month, I could have given it to him every month this year because there hasn't been a time where he hasn't shown reach. He is a friend to everybody, not just in our class, but everywhere. I'm sure you all know him. His smile is infectious, especially with his new little lost tooth right in the front. It just makes it that much better. If you were to look up someone who shows alacrity every day when they come to school, you would see Ben Curtis's face in the dictionary. I just want him to smile for everybody because it'll make you smile.
Good morning, Candeo. It's difficult every month for me to pick a Reach Award winner, but May is especially hard. I'd like to line up all of my kids and tell each of you something great about them, but we're not going to have time for that. So I'm going to honor a student that has been brightening my day since the first day of class. She is a super great helper, and she is a phenomenal student. We've been working on an Oregon Trail narrative, and she's writing some really amazing stuff, guys, let me tell you. My Reach Award winner for this month is Madison Fulmer.
One more round of applause for our kindergarten first and second grade Reach Award winners. Third grade. Good morning, Candeo. I'm actually surprised to see the sun right now because I could have sworn that the person that I chose swallowed it, because it seems that every day when this person comes to class, there's like a aura, a smile, a sense of gratitude and happiness for learning, a joy that I've never seen before, and the alacrity, of course. Passionate, loving, caring, and if you ever have a lizard or a spider or some sort of insect in your classroom, the student will definitely come and take it and rescue it and put it back outdoors. And that's what I love because I don't do bugs. And I honestly would like to thank Dr. Musser for opening Candeo, because throughout my 7 years here, I was blessed to be able to have all four of this family, and I'm just so grateful for you and for Candeo. And so I love to honor Lainey Swanson.
Good morning, Candeo. The student I chose this month is being recognized for her tremendous effort throughout the entire year. Third grade can be kind of challenging, making that leap from second to third grade. And this student has learned to ask for further explanation when she needs it. She also comes up to me and is like, I made my flashcards, I've been studying. And it has shown throughout the year how much effort she has put into class. Furthermore, she always makes sure her peers in class have what they need every single day. Zanny Del Vecchio, come on up.
Miss, you're
Mark, that's kind of funny that you were talking about being here for 7 years because I was thinking about saying the exact same thing. How awesome it's been. We started together, Miss Urick and I got hired at the same time. And like you, I feel incredibly grateful to be here. I've held a lot of positions here. Second grade, a little bit of fifth grade, a little bit of third grade, a little bit of administration. And in everything that I do, I've been just so happy and so thankful to be in such a community with a great leader and with amazing people to work with. So thanks to the staff and thanks to Dr. Musser. This is such a great place to be. Let's give her a hand. And I'm really excited to announce that I will be still teaching third grade with Mrs. Kingston next year. We're a pretty good team and we're gonna continue that awesome third grade team that we have this year. So I'm excited about that. On to my Reach winner. It's interesting because the theme is alacrity, cheerful readiness, and I could easily say this about the person that Mrs. Kingston and I have chosen to get the Reach Award. But more than anything, I think what impresses me most about this young lady is that she has had much to overcome from the time that she was born. She's gonna know exactly who she is. Tatum Koniski had to overcome a hearing loss when she was born. The bones in her ears weren't formed correctly. Get a little emotional, I've had her for 2 years. And what's most amazing is I've never seen a child be more cheerfully ready than this little girl. The first time in 2 years that I actually saw her get upset was yesterday when she got smacked in the face with a soccer ball less than 24 hours after she had braces put onto her teeth. That's the only time in 2 years that I've seen a child who's had so much to overcome to be able to hear what's going on in school. It's the first time I ever saw her sad. So Tatum, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of your efforts. You're an amazing kid. Come on down for our Reach winner in May.
Good morning, everybody. Today's Reach winner for my class could have been a young man that deserved it all year long. I keep thinking about his respect that he shows. I think about effort, but one thing I always, attitude, but one thing I always think about attitude, it's kind of a subcategory of attitude, is poise. This kid always just kind of seems to have it together. Nothing really bothers him. Just comes in every day and does his job, and whether it's a good day or a bad day, you can never tell with him. He's got a red hat on back there, Canadian hat. Jacob Allen. Come on.
All right, my Reach Award winner for this last month is a student who shows tremendous effort. I don't think I've seen a child read as many books as this child has. He's always just defending his opinions and his views, which is sometimes hard in 4th grade. And this person is Christian Shipley.
It was so hard to choose the Reach Award winner for this month because there are so many students in my classroom that show Reach in so many different ways. But my final Reach student for the 2015-2016 school year is someone who is unforgettable for very special reasons. She is one of those students who works ceaselessly make the world a better place, both inside the classroom and out. Every day, she comes to me practically begging for something she can do to help me, and sometimes I have to turn her disappointed face away because she's basically already helped me with everything I'm gonna need for the next 15 years. On top of this eagerness to lend a hand, she is constantly working to improve. She even has a Post-it note on her desk